High Court upholds death sentences for 2 in Nusrat murder, life terms for 4 orders trial judges removal. Indian envoy says political tensions will not affect trade. US shows interest in investing in renewable energy projects. And no extrajudicial killings in 6 months, says Law Minister. Reforms based on 1972 Constitution. Nahid J's politicization everywhere. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Nafis Zaman. Those were headlines. The High Court has upheld death sentences for 2 convicts in the Nusrat Jahan Rafi murder case, including former Madrasa principal Sirajud-Dowla. 4 others received life imprisonment while 10 were acquitted. The court also ordered the removal of the trial court judge's judicial powers. Nusrat was set ablaze at her madrasa in Feni in April 2019 after refusing to withdraw a sexual harassment case against the principal. She later died in Dhaka. The family of Nusrat Jahan Rafi has expressed satisfaction with the High Court verdict in her murder case. They have demanded swift execution of the sentences and security assurances for themselves. On Thursday, the court upheld the death penalty for former principal Sirajud-Dowla and others. 4 others received life terms while 10 were acquitted. Nusrat was harassed by the principal in 2019. When she filed a case, she was doused in kerosene and set on fire on the madrasa rooftop. She died on April 10th. Indian High Commissioner Dinesh Trivedi said political tensions will not affect Bangladesh-India economic ties. He made the remarks after meeting Commerce Minister Khandakar Abdul Muqtadir in Dhaka. Trivedi said the relationship has both political and economic dimensions. He said political issues are normal in democracy while people want development. The Commerce Minister said they discussed border trade, reopening border huts and expanding bilateral trade. The United States is interested in investing in renewable energy, waste management and water supply projects in Bangladesh. State Minister for Local Government Minister Mir Shah Alam said this after meeting the U.S. ambassador at the Secretariat. He said the investments could come under the public-private partnership model. The 2 sides also discussed government policies and election pledges. The U.S. ambassador made recommendations on school feeding and school uniforms. BNP Acting Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi has warned of tough action against those committing crimes using the party's name. He said BNP will value dedicated and qualified leaders. Speaking after paying tribute at Zia Uddan, Rizvi expressed hope that nominated candidates will win peacefully in local elections without party symbols. He also said action is being taken against wrongdoers across the country who misuse the BNP name. Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin said the date for local government elections cannot be announced yet. Speaking at a workshop in Agargaon in the capital, he said local polls carry a higher risk of violence. The Election Commission is preparing plans with law enforcement agencies and other stakeholders. He said the Commission wants to conduct local elections more effectively than the upcoming national election. Law Minister Asaduzzaman said constitutional reforms must follow the principles of the 1972 Constitution. Speaking at a national dialogue in Dhaka, he said there have been no extrajudicial killings in the past 6 months. He said the Human Rights Commission Act and Enforced Disappearance Prevention Act were poorly handled in the past. The government has taken steps to amend these laws, he added.
তো আমরা 8টা বিষয় বেছে নিয়েছি তার মধ্যে
Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has ordered a review of restoring universal stipends for girls from class 6 to graduation. He gave the directive at the meeting on a Prime Minister's Education Assistance Trust in Dhaka. The meeting reviewed the trust activities and its role in preventing students from dropping out. The Prime Minister also stressed that the students' meals must be nutritious, safe and high quality, with no compromise. Jamaat Islami will not compromise on implementing the referendum verdict. Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar briefed reporters after the party's Amir met newspaper editors. Editors advised the opposition to remain vigilant so that anarchy does not return. Separately, opposition chief Whip Nahid Islam accused the government of brazen partnership everywhere. He also warned that an 11-party unity march will send a strong message to the government. Research organization CPD has raised serious doubts over the country's ambitious revenue collection goals for the 2026-27 fiscal year. Economist Debopriyo Bhattacharya warned that achieving the tax target will prove difficult, projecting a potential deficit. He also expressed deep concern over national debt, noting per capita debt jump from $48,000 to $55,000, marking a significant risk for the economy. Civil Aviation and Tourism Minister Rashiduzzaman Millat has announced that Cox's Bazar International Airport will be inaugurated in October. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman will open the facility. The minister spoke after a meeting at the Secretariat. He said work to transform the airport is progressing. Initiatives have been taken to launch direct international flights. Agreements and memorandums of understanding are being signed with international airlines. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.